Hello, I am going to teach you how to play the drum part of Romp and Roll. Now what I have here is a bass drum and I have a hi-hat. And you can't see down here, but there's a pedal by which I can raise and lower the two cymbals. Also I have some odds and ends here, things that I just picked up from around the house, the kitchen. I'm going to show you that later. Right now I'm going to show you the various parts of Romp and Roll, the drum parts, using these two drums. Now my other drums, the snare drum and tom-toms, they're all locked up at school, like many of your instruments are. But we can all play drums. You can play drums anywhere. So we're going to go with that for now. Now Romp and Roll basically has 5 drum solo parts, and then it has a section part that kind of comes in and out. You probably know that already. So the first drum solo part is the part at the beginning, and it's written to be played on the hi-hat, but it can be played on regular cymbals or lots of other things. So here's kind of how it goes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And so on. Now the second drum solo part is played on the drums, and it's kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's see what that sounds like if I use the rim, like I did then, and the head at the same time. That's what the head sounds like. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there you go, like that. All right, now the next part is the one of the more complicated parts, and it basically has 5 quick taps, 4 times in a row, kind of like this. Okay, now the 5th one, there's 5 quick taps, right? And the 5th one is supposed to have bass drum along with it. So it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Now it comes after a couple of bars of drum section. So when you put all that together, it's sort of like this. I haven't shown you the drum section part yet. I'm just leaving a space for it by clicking my sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now that's the 3rd drum solo. The 4th drum solo is real simple. It's just like this. Okay, now that also has drum section, the drum section figure before it and after it. So I'll put that in, and I will click the sticks where the drum section part is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now the last drum solo, the 5th drum solo, is also kind of complicated, and the last tap of each phrase it also has the bass drum coming in on it. And I'll just show you. You'll get that. So it's like this. Oops, I messed it up. Take 2. Okay. And then when you add the drum section figure to it, you leave a space of 8 counts, then you play that solo, and then you repeat it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now the rest of the song is the drum section figure for the rest of the song. Now I'm going to show you that. And now the main part of that is a snare and a bass drum going in an alternating fashion, kind of like this. No, that was wrong. Okay, So every other beat is the rim, okay? On counts 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And the bass drum alternates between a single tap and a pair of taps, like 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when you put them together again, it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm going to sit down so you can see me better. If you're really smart and coordinated and talented, you can have 3 parts, one including the cymbal or the hi-hat, the bass drum, and the rim, which would normally be the snare. So if I was to do that, I'm going to do it like this. The cymbal part is a steady beat of 1/8 notes and on the cymbal. Okay, now you can do that with your hands, right? Let's see, kind of like this. You can do that on the dashboard of the car when you're driving all around town. It really drives people crazy, so you should try it.